Hello, good morning, London. Good morning, Kolkata. This is video shooting file number 3. Today we are doing the history of Bengali love poetry, romantic poetry, written in 1900 to 1935 time, before 1947, the time of Indian independence. Before time of Indian independence, this poetry were written. Today we are doing poet number 58. Poet number 58 named Shankha Ghosh. Shankha Ghosh, poet's work time in Indian literature, 1932. Poet's work time, and poetry number 1, poetry title, Dinguli Ratguli, 8 January Ratri. All the days, all the night, 8th January night. আকাঙ্ক্ষা উন্মত্ত হয়, আকাঙ্ক্ষা উন্মত্ত হয়, উন্মত্ত হয়, উন্মত্ত হয়। প্রেমের বিষানে তারা ছুটে ছুটে মাথা কুটে মরে, প্রেমের বিষানে তারা ছুটে ছুটে মাথা কুটে মরে, প্রেমের বিষানে তারা ছুটে ছুটে মাথা কুটে মরে। ভয় কাঁপে দূর দূরান্তর, ভয় কাঁপে দূর দূরান্তর। কত বলি, কত বলি, কত বলি, কত ভালোবেসে মৃদু স্বরে সুরে বলি তাকে, রে দুরন্ত চোখ, রে দুরন্ত চোখ, স্পর্শ তাকে করো না, করো না, করো না, স্পর্শ তাকে করো না, করো না, করো না। সে তবু শোনে না, বারংবার ঘুরে ঘুরে একই বৃত্তে অন্তহীন সে পেয়েছে শুধু একখানি অবসন্ন দিন ছায়ামাখা ভারী কৃপণ আকাশ। সেই তার ভালো, সেই তার ভালো, সেই তার ভালো। আকাঙ্ক্ষা উন্মত্ত হয়, the desire in heart is very mad about its outward expression. The desire in heart is always very mad, very, very lovable, very, 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 very excessively spirited to give expression. উন্মত্ত হয়, প্রেমের বিষানে তারা ছুটে ছুটে মাথা কুটে মরে। The desire is running for the love affair to get matured and ভয় কাঁপে দূর দূরান্তর. The kind of desire in heart is all time trembling in fear of insecurity. If there is insecurity in heart, your desire for your love affair will tremble, will shiver in fear. তো কত বলি শোনো তুমি অবকাশ হারা, গুঁড়ো ব্যথায় আরক্ত চিত্ত শোনো শোনো শোনো, লজ্জার অনিল বিষে মুখ তুমি ঢেকো না, ঢেকো না, ঢেকো না, ঢেকো না, ঢেকো না। When কত বলি, when I say, when you have the pain in heart, when you have the loneliness and pain in heart, you hear, you listen to his words, you listen to others. সে তবু শোনে না, বারংবার ঘুরে ঘুরে একই বৃত্তে অবিরাম সে এনেছে একখানি শুধু যন্ত্রণার ডালা। সেই তার ভালো, সেই তার ভালো, সেই তার ভালো। It is a small poetry of Shankha Ghosh. Today we are recording it. Today we are covering poet number 59, poet number 60. After completing it, we are going to poet number 1 to poet number 22 in a new session. We started this book from poet number 23. Today, after 2 months, we have come to poet number 60. Then we are going back to poet number 1 to poet number 22. Then we are covering the entire book. Then we will be recording the preface of the book for London Desk to understand. Such kind of documentation is very vital for London's understanding of Indian literature, old and ancient literature of India, getting produced in studio for their digital documentation to keep in London Museum, British Museum London. That is our center point. British Museum London is our center point when we have 56 other European, Asian and American museums connected. They're all the time connecting British Museum London. Whatever our production is, first we discuss with British Museum London about our recording time, about our recording dates, about our recording schedule, everything we submit them. Then they give us green signal to go ahead and submit one album after another album for London Market Auction. When London Market Auction is there, That's a very complicated process of huge knowledge, huge amount of money, huge amount of demand of this kind of culture coming from India in 2023, 2024. That kind of culture they cherish, they accept with a lot of happiness, and they give us suggestions. They come in touch with West Bengal government from London about this origin of Bengali language. When they hear Bengali language, they come to government of West Bengal to congratulate them about such work produced from Kolkata to London, and then they are always happy to do the market auction. So our job is very hard. Our job is very difficult to produce such poetry written before 1947, independence of India. When Rabindranath Tagore was alive in 1941, he died. He was a very calculated writer, very mathematical writer. Then there was so many other writers, so many other poets that we don't know their name. Now in this book we come to understand there were so many poets, 60 poets in 1900, 1935 time. Their poetry now we are recording and sending to London with English translation notes for their understanding of the time and the literature work. We will talk about the next. We will talk about Hari Haran and Bikram Ghosh music album in the next audio file. Rajat has to talk about the album for some documentation, YouTube video or some video documentation on Instagram to update about this album. Good day, goodbye, thank you.